What's going on, man? Frank Rich from MASSTHETICMuscle.com coming at you today, and in this video we're going to discuss and talk about chest training, and I'm going to provide you with the single greatest tip that you can start implementing into your training that's going to further your ability to create tension within the chest muscles, create a better neurological mind-to-muscle connection, and ultimately leading you to having more optimal, more efficient workouts, building your greatest chest, and ultimately leading you to have a more balanced, well-built physique. Now, in order for you to accomplish or achieve or start to implement this tip, it's going to require you to shift your focus. And what I mean is I want you to stop having an external focus when it comes to your exercise and movements and begin to create and have an internal focus. And here's what I mean. When somebody has an external focus, what they're focused on is what is taking place on the outside. So in all of our chest training, the bulk of our exercises are going to be some type of pressing, whether it's a barbell press, whether it's, say, dumbbell press, a machine press, cable flies, pec deck, something that has us bringing our hands further and extending away from us. So when we're externally focused, we're focused on where that bar is traveling, where that dumbbell is traveling, what is taking place at the machine. And while that may be great for being efficient in those movements, it's not doing much as far as furthering our ability to contract our muscles. Now, when we have an internal focus, all we're focused on is what is taking place within the muscle. And here's what I mean. To create a muscle contraction, it requires one thing to happen. 2 points coming closer together, shortening the muscle fibers, creating that contraction. And those 2 points are going to be the insertion of the muscle and then the origin point. So with our chest, if we broke down the anatomy or the actual function of the chest, it's going to happen with the insertion point running somewhere along here, attaching to our front delt in our humerus, and then the origin point is going to run along here in our sternum, running all down the middle of our chest. Now, whether we're trying to train upper chest, mid chest, lower chest, all we're trying to do is bring those 2 points closer together. And as we can see, it's got nothing to really do with our hand, with our elbow, or the weight that's within our hand. All we need to be focused on doing is bringing that front delt, bringing that insertion point closer to the midline. So our focus needs to be on how can we bring our humerus, our upper arm, our bicep as far across our body as possible. So as we're sitting here right now, what I want to do with you is I want to help you understand what it is I'm trying to explain to you. So imagine here we're in the bottom of a press. So our shoulder blades are depressed, our scapula is retracted. Now I want you to fully lengthen your chest out. Now when you're focused externally, all you're focused on doing is pressing the bar further away. So that may actually have you at some point protracting your shoulders forward because you're trying to get the bar as high as possible. And at that point we know we're not doing anything to further increase the contraction within our chest. Now instead of doing that, what I want you to focus on doing is actually bringing your bicep and squeezing it into your chest. So what we're focused on doing is literally bringing our biceps and slamming them into our chest. And as you do that, as you're sitting here doing this with me right now, I'm sure you're feeling those muscles really shortening up, really getting tense, and that's the contraction that we're looking for in every single movement that we're doing. That needs to be our goal in our bench press, in our barbell press, in our dumbbell press, in our machines, in our flies, is how can we get that humerus as far across the body as possible without protracting, without elevating our shoulders. We want to make sure that everything has remained depressed and pressed and scapular retracted. So you're asking yourself, Frank, how can I accomplish this in a barbell? And yes, it's going to be challenging for some because in doing a barbell press, your hands are in a fixed position. So this is where you really have to, like I said, shift your focus to becoming internal. How can you get your mind into that muscle? How can you create that neuromuscular connection that's going to allow you to really feel those muscles working? Now, if you're struggling to do it in a barbell, step away from it. Spend your time working in dumbbells. One of the things I love about working with dumbbells, and this I teach all of my coaching clients, all of my students when I'm working with them, is with a dumbbell, you have the ability to have free range of motion with your hand. Obviously, pressing with a barbell, your hands in a locked and fixed position. So you really have to be efficient in this movement. But when you're working with a dumbbell, you're able to really move your hand through its natural plane, what the chest is trying to accomplish. So if you're struggling from the beginning to feel your muscles working, step away from the barbell for a minute. There's no written rule in stone that says in order to build a great chest, you have to do barbell pressing. You can accomplish, in my opinion, probably a greater contraction with dumbbells. So if you're struggling to feel it, like I said, step away from the barbell, focus on dumbbells. And also a great thing I like about working with machines, if you have the ability to work machines, if they're in your gym, most of them nowadays have what's known as converging handles. And when a machine has converging handles, What I mean is the handles get closer together as you press towards the top. So this is simulating, like I said, that natural movement of what the chest wants to do. So your hands are actually getting closer, allowing you to further replicate in a fixed position. You're not having to balance and stabilize the weight, what a natural dumbbell press would do. And then obviously, yes, incorporate lots of fly movements, cable flies, pec deck machine, dumbbell fly, anything that allows you to really just focus on lengthening, shortening, lengthening, shortening. And like I said, guys, what our goal in training our chest is how can we bring that insertion point, which is attaching here at the front delt, closer to the organ, which is going to run along the midline. Our sole goal needs to be getting our humerus, our bicep, our upper arm as far across our body as possible while maintaining tension, keeping our shoulders depressed and retracted. So that's it, guys. Another thing that I do recommend, one other tip, is spend some time doing activations. I recommend to everybody before jumping in any machine, spend some time just getting those muscles as shortened as possible with a light load, with a little bit of tension. So this can be accomplished with a band, with a cable. Just really focus on bringing the upper arm chest, or the upper arm across the chest. So definitely want to make sure that you're spending some time creating those muscular contractions, because this is going to carry over into your exercise. If you can master the ability to contract the muscle with a minimal load, you're going to be able to produce more output with your exercises. So that's it, guys. I hope you found this tip valuable. I know that if you can begin to shift your focus from being external to having an internal focus, the element of your training, it's going to elevate your ability to, like I said, contract muscles, create tension, ultimately build you to having greater physique, your greatest physique, your MASSTHETIC physique, and I know that's why you're here on this channel. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found this video valuable. If you did, make sure to leave us a comment below. Let us know what you thought. Also, if there's somebody that you think could benefit from this video, send them over our way, as we are and we're putting new videos out every single week. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you're looking for something to take your training to the next level, if you hit that first link in the description box, www.mastheticmuscle.com/free week, we're giving away one free week of our best-selling program, MASSTHETIC Muscle Workout. So you just got to enter your email address and send the workouts over to you guys right away. With that, guys, shift your focus from being external to having internal focus. Think about bringing 2 points closer together, creating a better contraction, better muscle contractions, and ultimately leading you to greater, more defined physique. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.